at y'all with some breaking news. We got an update. We kind of just wanted to take it smooth and give y'all a backstory on a rapper that goes by the name of T.Roy. Well, actually, not even a rapper, a Chicago savage, a Chicago animal that goes by the name of T.Roy. Now everybody know who that is. That he's the face of drill. You know what I mean? We just gonna break down what happened to T-Roy, where he from, because a lot of fans is asking me about him. A lot of fans wanted me to do, take it to the Cloud TV map about T-Roy, because there's still a lot of people out there that don't know about him. Like I said, it's a lot of people who, talk about these rappers and they never do their homework on them. So, excuse me, Cloud TV, we want to do our homework. We're gonna take it to the map and we're gonna tell y'all everything we know about T-Roy, alright? But you already know what to do. Subscribe to this channel. Shout notification gang if you're trying to be a notification gang member. All you gotta do is just comment notification gang on this video. That's all you gotta do. Like I said, we got like 50 people. We need like 50 more. So make sure you do that. We're gonna take it to the Cloud TV map and tell you about T-Roy. Because a lot of people keep asking me to do something on, T-Roy. So we just gonna take it to the map, let y'all know everything we know about him. Okay, so we know his real name is James Johnson, right? So you're gonna put James Johnson, aka T-Roy. So we're gonna put James Johnson, aka T-Roy. We know that's his birth name. Like I said, T-Roy was a small dude. A lot of people knew him, but he was fearless, right? This little dude was fearless. He was from O Block, the same block that's Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Ede, everybody right now who basically rich. Rest in peace, Ede. But Lil Durk and Lil Reese, he from that same neighborhood. That's O Block. So that's one thing we knew about him. He was from O Block. Okay, he was a BD. Okay, so he was O Block and he was a BD. Some of his affiliates was like Chief Keef. So we're gonna put Chief Keef. Chief Keef actually shouted this dude out. Chief Keef was shouting T-Roy out in a lot of music. Remember that song "Now It's Over"? He shouted out T-Roy. So he shouted out T-Roy, and now it's over. Okay, Chief Keef shouted out Chief T-Roy. A lot of people was talking about this dude because, like I said, he was fearless. He was known as O Block's worst nightmare. Well, not O Block, but STL, FBG, some of the GDs. This dude T-Roy was known as their worst nightmare. So what I'm gonna say is he was fearless. I'm gonna put fearless. T-Roy was fearless. Okay, a lot of people knew that this dude was fearless. He was known as a shooter. I used to see videos with pictures of this dude back then. And he looked like he was about 13, and he used to keep firearms on him at all times. Uh, one of this guy's best friend that I noticed who talks about him a lot. One of his best friend, I'm gonna say King Von. King Von was his best friend. He was his BFF. Okay. This dude King Von told us a lot of stories about T-Roy. He told us that this dude T-Roy will, shut your lights out at any given second. He said he was a small dude, but he had a real big heart. He was like a brave heart type of dude. He loved keeping the ruckus going. He always rode for his homies. He was the type of dude, if he see you, he was the type of dude that'll just shoot you on sight type. That's what, these vibes Chief Keef, like he said, nah, it's over. He shouted out T-Roy in that song. Like I said, this dude was a product of his environment. He was a real shooter. So we knew him as a shooter, okay? He was a shooter. And he was known to kill a lot of people. Like, this dude, He was known to kill a lot of people. He killed a dude named Doc, and he killed a dude named Boss Trail. Okay, those just his bodies, and there's plenty more where that came from. This dude T.Roy, these dudes was GDs, right? This dude T.Roy, he was a BD. All these dudes, Chief Keef was a BD, King Von was a BD, O Block, those was BDs, right? And he was a shooter for the BDN Nation, right? These is a couple of people that he was claimed, like I said, to murder. You got Doc, you got Boss Trail, okay? Another person that they said that he assisted somebody in was K.I. Okay, K.I. She was a GD. She was linked to these dudes, okay? She was the female assassin, what you call it. This girl right here had like 20 bodies. Her name was Jakira Barnes. They used to call her K.I. That's FBG Butter's like sister. That's his twin sister. And they was affiliated with STL and FBG, EBT, and Brick Squad. All these dudes right here was GDs. Okay? All these dudes right here was GDs. And KI was linked to the GDs. She was linked to all these dudes right here. Okay? And T.Roy, these was his ops. So these dudes was his ops. Okay? So these dudes was James Johnson, aka T.Roy ops. He was put there at work. Like I said, he killed a couple of their homies. You know, Doc, Boss Trail, you know, dudes from this STL, FBG, you know, EBT Brick Squad said, like, you know, this around the time when the BD versus GD war was popping off with these new age dudes. You know, the war been going on for years and years since Larry Hoover and King David and them was out there on the streets. But this is a new age war, so we're gonna put new age war. So this was a new age war, the O Block BDs versus the GDs. So we got it going right there on this map right here. This map clearly shows me that it's just an ongoing circle. People getting killed, you know. Chief Keef dissing these guys who got killed, and Chief Keef shouting out this dude right here, T.Roy. He was a known shooter. He was a BDN Black Disciple. He was a known shooter. He was fearless, and he was from O Block. Okay. Uh, like I said, his ops was STL, FBG, EBT, Brick Squad. Basically, whoever it was, they was GDK. Basically, that's what they was claiming. All these dudes, O Block, you know, all these dudes, O Block and them, they was GDK. They didn't like the GDs. They didn't want to ride with them. They didn't want nothing to do with these dudes. These dudes was they ops basically. It was a lot of murders behind these two neighborhoods, STL and O Block. It was a lot of murders back and forth. You got to think about it. These dudes is right across the gangway from each other, so it was very dangerous. A lot of people couldn't go to the stores. You know, it was a new age war. That's where this come in. It was a new age war between teenagers and kids. You feel me? Another thing we know about T.Roy, okay? He was shopping on 71st Street, okay? Now 71st shopping, okay? Now this dude, T.Roy, right here, he was on 71st Street. He was shopping at a shoe store, man. He was shopping at a shoe store. He seen a couple of his ops from over this way, from STL, Brick Squad. Basically, these dudes was GDs, his ops. Basically, that's how the media made it seem. But he was shopping on 71st Street at a shoe store. And you got to think about it. O Block is on 64th Street. So what's that? 65th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 70, 71st. That's only 7 blocks. That's 7 blocks down from where this war is taking place. So 71st is 7 blocks down from O Block, right? 7 blocks down from O Block. And this dude ended up losing his life in the shoe store shopping for shoes by his ops. Now you got to think about it. This dude T.Roy was known for being a shooter. He was known for shooting and killing a lot of men, especially his own race. The black race. Like I said, it was a new age war going on. This dude was the main. He was one of the main targets. Even when he caught up with this girl right here, Ki. When they caught up with this girl right here, Jakira Barnes, they said that this guy T.Roy and King Von had murdered her. It was him. It was T.Roy, King Von, and it was a couple other dudes, but he basically assisted. He witnessed it. Now that's from what these analytics saying. That's what everybody's saying. But he was shopping on 71st, and he got shot in the back. He died. He got shot, and he died right here on 71st. T.Roy. And this was kind of sad. O Block, they was mourning this dude a lot because they felt like T.Roy was a legend. He was fearless. Like I said, all this stuff is on the board. But this Clout TV map, this map is showing us that it's going in a direct circle. It's just basically beef, trouble, and like I say on all the videos, people end up hurt. That's the main one. Because T.Roy ended up hurt. And this dude, like I said, he was loved by a lot of people. They looked at this guy as a celebrity out there on O Block. But this map is showing me that it's just a circle. The only ones who profit from this was Chief Keef. You got to think about it. King Von, he passed away, but King Von would have been big. King Von, he was already big when he was alive. He could have branched out and be bigger than what he was before he passed. But T.Roy would have been bigger. We done seen videos of him and Chief Keef on tour. Chief Keef got this dude everywhere they at, behind the scene, hood affairs, and, this guy, T.Roy, was always with Chief Keef. Chief Keef shouted him out in the song that's right here. It's over. Now it's over. He was even in that video. T.Roy was in that video with Chief Keef. You feel me? We know that they was BDs and they was in the war with the GDs. It was just hectic around that. And another thing, his brothers, he had 2 brothers. One of them headshot King. They call him HK. This guy was very dangerous. Now, these is T.Roy blood brothers. And this not no fake brother, no step brother. These is his blood brothers. We're going to talk about one of his big brothers, HK. We're going to put it right here. Hold on, my marker. Let me break out the other marker. Let me break out the other marker. But like I said, one of his big brothers' name was it was HK, bro. That was one of his brothers. Let me just put bro right there. So HK was one of his brothers, bro. Another one of his brothers. It was a guy that goes by the name of Slutty, bro. So we just gonna put Slutty. So Slutty, that was his brother, and HK, they all 3 was brothers. T.Roy, HK, and Slutty, they was all brothers, and I heard all of them didn't play that. I heard all of them was in that mess. They'll put you on your back. Okay? Now, HK, he passed away. HK passed away in 2017, right? He lost his brother in 2017. So you're going to put 2017, HK. HK passed away in 2017. And Slutty, his other brother passed away in 2020. So we're going to put 2020. Okay. So Slutty, So Slutty died in 2020 and HK died in 2017. Now this was tragic for this dude T.Roy. You know, T.Roy was already gone. You know what I'm saying? Slutty lasted the longest out of these dudes. You know, rest in peace to both of them. But he also had another best friend. His name was J Money. Okay, J Money. J Money was he was another one of T. Roy's best friends. I know he said that King Von was one of his best friends right here. That is true. King Von was one of his best friends, but J Money was one of his best friends as well. Okay. J Money passed away, right? J Money had got killed. And, two of the people that they said they killed him, one of their names is right here. That's K.I. And another person is her brother, MBG Butter, okay? So MBG Butter. MBG Butter and K.I. was linked to T-Roy's death, okay? These dudes, they was also linked with the GDs. That's what they is. They linked to these blocks right here. STL, FBG, you know, Butter and KI, those the brothers and sisters, you know, they was accused of killing T-Roy. Well, not T-Roy, but his best friend J Money. Uh, KI is gone. Rest in peace to KI. Jakari Bars. T-Roy is gone. Rest in peace. You know, Slutty is gone. Rest in peace. J Money is gone. Rest in peace. HK is gone. You know, Boss Trail, Doc, FBG Doug. It's just so many fallen people due to this BD versus GD war. You know, like I said, this was a new age war, and these guys, these new people, they are fearless, just like HK, just like T.Roy, just like Slutty, Doc, Boss Trail, FBG Doug, KI. You know what I'm saying? There's so many more FBG Brick. You know, so many more people. These dudes was fearless. Like, you know, it was just bogus how he lost his life and how he was shopping. He was out shopping and lost his life. That was kind of wrong right there. But like I said, a lot his name been in a whole lot of stuff as far as these murders and as far as the violence that's going on in Chicago. This guy, he was one of the top main guys that was getting named for crimes like this. The police was looking into T.Roy. You know, his best friend King Von tried to honor him and change his name to V-Roy. You know, it's so many. You got A-Roy, you got V-Roy, you got T-Roy, but you know, a lot of people said T-Roy was A-Roy. Like, it's just a big confusion. You really got to do document. You really got to know your rappers before you just jump in this and start talking about stuff that you don't know. You know, the person that they claim that killed T-Roy was Brick. Okay, that's FBG Brick. Okay, and everybody know who FBG Brick is. And Brick was accused of killing T-Roy because he was GDK. And Brick was affiliated with these dudes, the GDs, STL. Brick was claiming to be his murderer. He was claiming to be T-Roy's murderer. And FBG Brick is FBG Duck Big Brother. You see, it's getting fishy, you know? Some stuff that y'all never even heard. FBG Brick was accused of killing T-Roy for payback for killing KI. Okay? And FBG Brick is FBG Duck Big Brother. I think that's Miss Lashina Weekly, FBG Duck. That's her first, right there. They are blood brothers. They are GDs. They are from the STL, FBG, EBT Brick Squad area. Their affiliates was like Doc, Boss Trail, you know, people like that, Lil JoJo. Their ops was Chief Keef, O Block, basically the BDs. But once I heard these dudes, they was actually cool back then before this war started. I heard it was all good. Like these dudes was, they used to hoop together in the park and everything like that. They even claim that King Von used to hang with FBG. You know, King Von used to be Killer Ward before he was O Block. That's something that FBG Duck mentioned in his live video when they had the argument or whatever. But right now, this guy right here, like I said, Chief Keef, he's still doing good, living life, doing what he's supposed to do. Taking care of family with his kids. And he basically about this new age war. He ain't really in that. Chief Keef really ain't in that. He ain't really tying himself to O Block and the crimes that's going on. Like I said, 5 people just got indicted down there. You got Muwap. Muwap was affiliated with these dudes. You got Muwap and a whole lot of stuff going on. Chief Keef, he trying to live his life. He not trying to be tied into none of this stuff no more. He already in 2012. It was hard pointing guns at police officers and all crazy stuff. So I understand. This just our biopic of James Johnson, aka T.Roy. What we believe happened, the information that Cloud TV pulled up. Everybody tells stories a different way. Everybody tell a story a different way. So it's good to hear from everybody's point of view. This just on this map what we came up with. Like I said, it was going in a big circle. You can tell that it was gonna be, retaliation, stuff was gonna, happen because of diss music and, you know, people dissing each other block and, just a lot of black on black crime, man. This is exactly what they want us to do right here. This right here was over 10 dead bodies that we even talked about, and that's sad that we got to talk about this and we got to break it down for people who don't understand what's going on. Like it's a lot of people, like you said, it's more people that lost their life in the Chicago, this GD versus BD war than there was people who died in the army that year. And that's sad to say. That is sad to say. It's more people on this list that we lost, young black men who could have lived their life, been somewhere chilling, somewhere counting money, probably been rich, you know, rich as ever, honestly, and we gotta make videos like this to tell about the legacy they lived, how was it when they was living, when they was alive. No, you should be right here. We should be talking about your legacy while you still here, you know. I done seen a lot of rappers do a lot of bad stuff and change. Like Gucci Man, he murdered a man who tried to, on self defense. He changed his life. Look at Gucci. Big Gucci got a wife. Big Gucci got kids. He expecting another baby, I believe. He not really on that. But he just dropped a little. He just dropped a song with Lil Durk in the video. He did this the guy that he killed in that video. Pookie Loke, rest in peace, Pookie Loke. Like I said, we don't promote that. We say rest in peace to everybody because we know how it is. These people got families and stuff like that. And when you do stuff like that, you just create this big black cloud over you, your platform and everything. So, like I said, we respect everybody. We respect their families because we know right is right and wrong is wrong. Like like I said, Gucci, he shouldn't even be worried about doing that. We thought he was on the right track. I feel like Gucci shouldn't even, said that. But when you be around people like Lil Durk and people with that kind of energy, it'll make you go back to how you was. You feel me? Like, dang, these little dudes, I'm OG. These little dudes going nuts talking about their options. Let me just drop a quick 16 and let them know how big Gucci did it back then. Like, bro, you ain't even gotta feed into that. Like, this Chicago war is crazy. Like, yeah, everybody see what NBA YoungBoy and and what everybody going through. NBA YoungBoy dissing O Block, Lil Durk, dissing King Von. You see, it's just a big mess. NLE Chopper got into a big fight at the airport. Like I said, it's just a big mess, bro. Like we all gotta wake up and realize that this right here, this map, it shouldn't even be a map. Like we should be talking about stuff that you did and that you still doing right now while you living. We shouldn't be on this map talking about how many bodies or how far did you survive or whatever the case may be. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. It was just a little knowledge about on y'all about T.Roy, you know what I mean? AKA James Johnson, you feel me? Y'all let me know. Did I miss something with these dudes? I try to cover everything. Let me know if I missed something about T.Roy. Rest in peace to T.Roy, rest in peace J Money, Doc Boss Trail, FBG Brick, FBG Duck, KI, you know, King Von, rest in peace, all of them, man. Real shit. Everybody from every side, rest in peace. Y'all let me know if I missed something on this T-Roy biopic though. I'm gonna do your favorite artist. Y'all just let me know. Y'all comment which person y'all want me to do. Shout notification gang. We really appreciate y'all. If y'all trying to be a notification gang, remember all you gotta do is comment notification gang on this video. Like the video, help it grow. Let everybody see this good news about this biopic. Because, like I said, everybody ain't gonna get that good news. Everybody ain't gonna break it down to the nitty gritty about what's going on in Chicago, what's going on with these young black men and what they've been through, So, we really appreciate y'all. Shout y'all out. Let me know if y'all still want to do that contest. We still doing the contest for the Switch controller. Y'all just tune in. Like I said, we really appreciate y'all. It's Cloud TV, and we out of this thing. Gang.